What does it look like when AI builds personalized user journeys and experiences? Let's find out. All right, so this is one user's experience through a particular app. So these little humps are indicative of activity level. These blue dots down here are when a message was sent. And then up here, these orange dots are if a product was opened or viewed on the app. If it was actually added to cart is this red. And then this deeper red is if they actually placed an order. So there's a couple things to note here. One is that this is very personalized and individualized. And what I mean is, you can see that we have a message that prompted a view, at which point our model didn't think it was confident to send more messages. It did at set points to kind of test the waters, if you will. We felt like this was a good time to send a message that might spur activity. You can see that later we sent a message to try again. So in a natural cycle where a user is lulled, where they're not looking at products, our messaging frequency goes down. Once we see that there's an opportunity to send a message, we sent this one. You can see I'm trying to make your home match your style, from bedroom ideas to office setups. We've had your favorite shoppers and influencers curate Instagram worthy room ideas for you. Okay, so this user may have clicked this message and actually added some products, viewed some products at this point. So once we have a view, we want to encourage that to become a sale, right? So our model will attempt to send different things. I think at this point you can see it sent a discount, so a 35% discount. I should say at this point that we don't actually write these messages. The customer has written these messages. We can, but we haven't. So all we're doing is selecting the best message at the best time in an attempt to convert the user. So they viewed a bunch of products. We would like them to add it to cart. They have not. So we sent a discount. And then you can see after the discount, there's some, I believe, social proof in here. We sent some specific recommended products and collections based on their activity and interest. And you can see get inspired by girl visual, a girl who makes things visually, although very feminine and proud. Why I think this was cool is because they actually looked at a Golden Girls print, if I can find it really quick. Yeah, so it kind of fits the theme that they're looking for. So at this point, there was no activity because you can see we sent messages, but then nothing happened. At another point, then we sent another message talking about the ease of use. So we sell framed artwork that's ready to hang, so you can get it on your wall right away. We end up getting a few views, and then this I think is actually pretty cool. So once we get views, we started sending specific recommendations here. And then one of these is a discount. So use Art 30 to shop. So we had sent a 35%. It didn't result in anything. But now that they've looked at a few things and have a few things even in their cart, how do we push them to conversion? We send them a discount and then they convert. And so we sent a couple messages afterwards. Now we're trying to refresh your floor lamps. So they've bought a couple paintings. Can we try to cross sell or get them to interested in any other things? And then they actually view products post that message. So now at the same time, let's look at a completely different user. So this is a different user in their event. You can see they viewed a product up here. We sent them a few notes, so a couple messages here on reviews. So again, what would get somebody who viewed to convert? Maybe what's holding them back is that they're not sure if the platform is legitimate. So by sending them, hey, we're rated 5 stars by thousands of shoppers, here are some specific reviews, maybe that can help encourage confidence that they'll purchase. So in this case, they did not. And again, our model determined that this wasn't a good week to send a message. This wasn't a good week. We tested the waters here with a couple different messages. Something to note is we're sending very specific artist recommendations to these people. We're not just sending broad discounts or things like that, but hopefully catching their interest in what we send. And this customer doesn't have their click data with us, so I can't tell you if someone clicked on it, but maybe didn't actually go to any products. We don't have that visibility, but we know that we did end up driving data here. So looking for the top bedroom trends, shot from room interiors. From interior designers. Tap here to shop, and I think it's pink, and more pink inspiration by the Classic Cottage. Okay, cool. So then they go in and they view products. And what type of products did they view? I thought it was interesting. Some of these were, they actually had a pink theme to some of these. So at this point, they're viewing the product. We sent another notification on here, offered a discount in this case, and then the user actually did view products and then convert. So you'll see kind of this similar thing. Here's another user. They looked at a product. We attempted to bring them back, and then later found a time when it was good time to send a message, and then ended up bringing back activity that leads to a sale. And then, similar patterns here. Here we sent a bunch of messages. They looked at products. We sent more messages. It actually pushed them. And then at the last minute, fired in a last message that pushed them up to conversion. So I hope this was helpful. It should show you that if you look, this is from 725 to 822. These are very similar time frames. These users had very different experiences from one another, but they were all based on their activity level and all pushed towards that end product conversion. So this is what AI-driven personalization looks like. It interacts with your user's natural cycle of the way they do things, and then optimizes and pushes for that conversion event. And once it's done, it pushes for cross-selling and for the next eventual conversion. I hope this has been interesting and helpful to see. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out.